welcome or welcome back to my channel. It is Brittany. So today's video is brought to you by HerGivenHair. Today's video, I have this 3-in-1 half wig for you guys. So it has this beautiful color to it. I'm going to be showing you guys how I define my curls on my curly wigs. I've shown you guys this several times because I wear half wigs all the time, but this is going to be like the focus of this video. So if you want to see how I define the curls on my kinky curly wigs or curly wigs in general, then just keep on watching. Hey guys, so you saw the intro by now. Today's video is brought to you by HerGivenHair. Shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. I am going to have some unboxing on the screen and then I'll be telling you guys the specs on this wig. So this is their 3-in-1 half wig and I have it in 16 inches. And the texture is Coily, which is 3C to 4A. And this is a custom color. This is a one-size-fits-all cap size. In the cap, you get a longer comb in the front, 2 smaller combs on the right and left side, a comb in the back, as well as adjustable straps, and a drawstring. So I didn't show the drawstring, so I'm going to show it right now. You got that drawstring in the back, so you can adjust it to your head size. And I have gone ahead and washed this wig. So this is a beautiful color and it does have a dark root, so it's going to blend well with my natural hair. I'm going to show you guys today how I define my curls and get, I guess, like that finger coil look. And if you watch my channel a lot, I do this all the time with all of my half wigs, all of my curly half wigs. What I would suggest that you do first is go ahead and wash your wig. You can just wet it right out the pack, but if you have the time, I would recommend shampooing your wig, conditioning the wig, and you can go in with your product. So what I used was the Aussie shampoo and conditioner. You can use Shea Moisture products as well, but I just feel like Aussie is more affordable. So that's what I did. How I define my curls is I either have, you can use any kind of brush, your Denman brush, Felicia Leatherwood. This is the unbrushed right here. I'll have all these products that I'm using in the description box for you guys. A good paddle brush like this to comb through the hair, and I recommend only combing through it while it's wet. And mine is, you know, freshly washed, so it's easy for me to run the brush through the hair. And this is an unbrushed, so it's gonna glide through it. You could just let your wig air dry like this, but I don't do that. I like to define my curls. And the only product that I use for the most part is the Shea Moisture Frizz-Free Curl Mousse. And this will define your curls and leave your hair soft at the same time. So on my natural hair, what I usually do to blend with my half wigs, I'll use the Shea Moisture Frizz-Free Curl Mousse, and I'll use my Wetline Extreme Gel. You can use Eco Styler Gel as well, but I have this huge tub of this, which will last like maybe like 2 years actually. So I usually define my curls off of my head, but I'm going to demonstrate a few of them with you guys on my head, and then I'll finish it off of my head. Just for now, I'm going to use the combs, but I wouldn't recommend using the combs all the time because it can thin your hair out. And my hairstylist, she told me she would like me to not use the combs on my wig so often because it's like it can damage, you know, my hair. So this is the 16 inches on me. Okay, so I'm going to do like a flip over. So I'm going ahead and getting the hair like in the direction I want it to fall before I start to define the curls. Okay, so I'm going to take a section here, and I do recommend having some alligator clips on hand so you can section off your hair. Section off your hair. I'm going to start at the bottom over here and just take a small section. I'm going to take my Shea Moisture Frizz-Free Curl Mousse and then start at the bottom and work this through the hair. You can use your finger or you can go in with your brush. And then you really could just let it clump like that, but if you want, I like to do finger coils not only with my wigs but like on my natural hair. And you can go in and take sections and start to twirl it around your finger like that. Or you can take like 2 fingers and do that. You see how that looks? And then you'll just keep going throughout the whole head. So I'm just going to do this section with you guys, and then I'm going to do it off camera. So this is what this section looks like after being defined. And you can see like the difference between how it looks over here versus defined over here. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my head and then like let it air dry. And I've shown you guys several times how I blend my hair. But all I do is take a section of my natural hair and do it just like I did this. But I add the gel in as well because I just feel like I need more definition with my natural hair than what this hair would need. Okay, I finished finger coiling this wig, and you guys see how much definition this has. It's beautiful. It looks so good. Okay, so if you see more foam in this area than back here, first of all, this is where I started. But also I switched over to the Do Mousse Def texture foam because I'm almost out of my Shea Moisture. I prefer this. It doesn't foam up like the Dew, but it did the same thing as you guys can see. So I'm going to put this in front of a fan soon just so it can air dry. But I'm going to quickly show you guys, again, if you watch my channel, you've seen this literally a million times of how I prep my natural hair. So I'm going to section off. Now, the edges of my hair, I was wearing a half wig with a headband earlier today, so my edges are already slicked down. So I'm just going to take out some of my natural hair in the front. So I'm pretty sure I have my hair like a flip over to this side. And I'm going to go ahead and wet my natural hair. And I'm going to use these two products together. And if I run out of this, I'll switch to the Dew texture foam. But I'm just going to start over here. Section off my hair, a small section. I'm going to take a bit of the foam, the Shea Moisture foam, and work it through my hair. And so my hair is starting to curl already. But if I want more definition, I'm just going to add some gel and work that through the section. And then I'm going to twirl it around my finger and kind of stretch it out. And it'll eventually start to curl up. I can help it along by kind of like bouncing the bottom. And I'm just going to do that all over the front of my head. Just taking a section, adding foam, adding gel, and twirling it around my finger, helping it along by like tapping the bottom of the curl. I'm going to do that over the rest of my head, and then I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so I have my hair finger coiled as well. You guys saw the products that I used, and it's still wet, so I'm going to take my mini blow dryer here and my diffuser attachment, and I'm just going to diffuse my hair for like a few minutes, and then I'll probably do my makeup. And hopefully the wig will be dry by then so I can blend my hair with it. Okay, so I've done my makeup and the wig is mostly dry. It's like a little damp underneath, but it's mostly dry, probably like 95% dry. And my hair is dry as well. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this with my natural hair. And your hair does not have to be the exact same texture as the wig for it to blend. It just has to be like a similar curl pattern. So let's get the position of it right in the direction of how we want it to lay. Okay, I think I got the position right, so I'm going to tighten it, tuck this under. I'm wearing a new lipstick today. Just by the way, for anybody that's like, you like my lipstick, this is Milani Fetish matte lipstick in the shade Sensual. It's like a brown color. Very fall. And this is so secure, I don't even have to secure the comb up here, but I can. But I'm trying not to use combs at the top of my head, so I'm just going to opt for a bobby pin instead. I'm just going to take my fingers and just blend my natural hair with my finger into the root of the half wig. I just got to make sure it look right everywhere because it's like a big mass right here. Gonna pull out the pick to fluff the roots. I'm just trying to shape it, but not, I'm just fluffing the roots, but not the finger coils that I did, because I still want to keep definition. I'm just trying to bring a bit more volume to the hair. Wow, this turned out really pretty. Okay, so you guys saw the process of me styling this half wig. It's very simple. I really prefer curly wigs because once you define the curls, that's all you have to do. You don't have to use hot tools. The curls out the pack, they look fine, but I like a lot of definition with my curly wigs, and so that's why I went ahead and did that process that I do with my curly wigs. And we have a lot of definition all throughout. So as far as the wig goes, I did experience a little bit of shedding during the washing process, but I am doing a lot to it. So it could be some shedding there, but after I get the hair to my liking, I probably won't be running my hands or a brush through it unless the hair is wet. If you guys are interested in picking up this wig from HerGivenHair, you can head over to their website and pick it up there. I do have a playlist of all the HerGivenHair wigs I've reviewed over the years because I have reviewed a ton of them for the last several years. So if you're interested in this wig or other wigs I've reviewed, I'll have a playlist for you guys in the description box as well. Shout out to HerGivenHair for sponsoring today's video, and I hope this video was helpful to anybody who is new to my channel looking for how to define the curls on your wig and, get some of those finger coils in there. I do this a lot, but it'd be nice to just have like a dedicated video to that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.